What's going on, second grade? Mr. Hunter here with your second grade phonics and language lesson today. Pages 239 and 240. Quick lesson, but good, important notes. I think you guys are going to understand what I'm saying to you. I have some new words or some new ending sounds for suffixes, and then we're going to put those into practice with our sentences here on pages 239, 240. And then I want you guys to be prepared for your dictation, and then we'll turn it over to the back on 240, and I'll tell you more about that. All right, so we're looking at the green box at the top of our page. It says when the suffix full, everybody says suffix is the ending sound, and full, F-U-L, when it follows a root word, it means full of. Everybody say full of. All right, great. So you have that down. So now look at the next one. It says when the suffix less follows a root word, it means without. So everybody say without. So when you see less, you mean without. If you see full, it means full of. Mr. Hunter, what does that mean? What are you talking about? I still don't get it. Well, I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad you asked, because we're going to go through some work here. Let's look at number one, and we'll give some examples with the work that we're going to do. All right, so it says underline the root word, and then you're going to write the meaning. Okay, so everybody paying attention? All right, look, the first word, everybody, let's say it together. Joyful. Everybody say joyful. All right, I'll say it first, and then you say it, because I don't know if that worked. Joyful. You say it. Okay, so you said joyful. Now, what's the root word in joyful? It's joy. So what are we going to do? We're going to write joy. And joyful means full of, and then look at the word you just wrote. Joy. So full of joy. You get it? So you had to underline the root word, which we did. We underlined joy. Then we wrote joy on the blank. And then you can look at the top. It says full of joy. So joyful means you're full of joy. How many of you are joyful because you know what it means now? All right, that's good. Let's do the second one, then I'll let you do the other one real quick. All right, I'm going to say wonderful. Wonderful. You say it. All right, the word is wonderful. You say it again. All right, Mackenzie, I didn't hear you. Michael, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. You got to say it nice and loud. All right, so wonderful. So what is the root word? The root word is wonder. So let's write that. Let's underline wonder, and then we're going to write wonder in the blank, and that means you're full of wonder. Is it making sense? It is, it is. Well, let's try the other words. Let's try the top two on the other one. All right, it's powerless. You say it. All right, one more time. Powerless. You say it. Okay, powerless. You write the root word, or you underline the root word. So what's the root word? It's power. The root word is power. And then you write power on the blank. And then look at the top. It says without power. So powerless means without power. So when somebody says, oh, they're powerless, that means they don't have any power, or they are without power. I think this is cool. You guys are getting it pretty good. All right, let's look at the next one. Fearless. All right, what's the root word? Fearless. Fear. You got it. You got it. All right, Solomon, what do we do with the word fear? We write it on the blank. We write it on the blank. All right, Mackenzie, look at that top part. It says without what? We said without power. Now where we are without fear. You got it. All right, without fear. You guys, that is what you're going to do for the rest of that section right there. You're going to underline the root word, write it on the blank, and then say it out loud so you understand it and you get it, just like we were doing just now. All right, you got it. That's going to be simple and easy for you. You can pause the video because now we're going on to number two. If you're ready to go on, let's go on. Number two, it says add full, F-U-L, or add less, L-E-S-S, to the root words to finish the sentences. So before, we were just underlining the root word and writing it without it. Now we have to look at the words and we have to see, we have to read the sentence, and then we have to put the correct ending at the back. So, for example, let's try the first one. Emily and Katie planned to spend a delightful day at the amusement park, or delightful day at the amusement park. So full of or without? What do you think? Emily and Katie plan to spend a delightful day or a delightless day? I think delightful day. When you go to the amusement park, it's fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to spend time there, amusement park. So delightful day. So all you have to do is put F-U-L. That's the ending sound. All right. Now the next one. A Ferris wheel is a wonderful ride in the high sky. or a wonderless ride high in the sky? I think you guys know. It's a wonderful ride high in the sky. All right, so you're gonna do the next three and you're gonna figure out which ones you put in there, all right? At the end of the page, you have your dictation. So if you need to stop right now and do the dictation, go ahead. If you wanna pause and just listen to it later, whatever works for you. All right, I'm gonna say the dictation. I'm gonna go across the top first, all right? Your first word is thought. Thought. I thought we weren't going to do Zoom today. Thought. Thought. I had a thought. Thought. All right, your next word on the same line, thoughtful. Thoughtful. My friend was sick and we sent him a card. His mother called us and said, how thoughtful. How thoughtful. That was thoughtful of you. That was thoughtful of you. All right, and then the last one at the end is thoughtless. Thoughtless. You did not think before you made that decision. That was thoughtless. Thoughtless. All right, so you had the root word, then you added the ending sound of full, then you added the ending sound of less. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom. The first word is hope. That's the root word. Hope. Hope. Your second word is hopeful. Hopeful. I am hopeful that I will see you again in person. Hopeful. Your next word is hopeless. 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 Don't be hopeless. Don't be hopeless. All right, that's good stuff, guys. If you need to finish that, you need to finish anything else, you need to hear it again, replay the video, pause it, do it. We're going to go to the back of the page on page number 240. All right, so 240 on number 1, it says rewrite the nouns, making them plural. Ooh, so some of these words, we have to add an S. Some of them, we have to add an ES. And something, we may add an IES because it's plural. So let's look at the first word, gopher. Oh, look at that gopher. But now they want it plural. Oh, there's a lot of gophers over there. What do you think we add? Do we add an ES? Do we add an IES? Or do we just add an S? I think you know. Oh, look at those gophers over there. All right, that's what you're gonna add. Now, let's look at valley right underneath of it. All right. I don't want to drive to the valley. I don't want to drive to the valley. Have you ever been to Arizona? They have a lot of valleys. They have a lot of valleys. So what are we doing? Are we adding an ES? Are we adding just an S or IES? I think we're just adding the S again. Okay, you guys get it? So look carefully at some of the words. All right, some of the words you may add an S to it, an ES, or an IES. All right, be careful, try it out, we'll talk about it. All right, number 2, mark the bubble next to each word that is spelled correctly. This is something that you guys are gonna have to do on your own. I'm pretty sure everybody in our class will be good with this, but take your time, don't get tripped up, all right? Now, at the bottom, or number 3, it says write 2 words. Everybody hold up a 2. Write 2 words for each sound. For the Y sound, for the IE sound, for the EA sound, for the other sounds there, the E, the Y there, the long and the short Y, and the EY sound at the end. All right, these are all different answers. There's no right or wrong. Well, there is a wrong answer, but no answer is going to be the same. So all of you can have different answers on that bottom. There's not even anything for me to tell you that. That's just one of those problems where you have to follow the instructions, come up with your words. We'll talk about it. I'll look at the worksheets once you turn them in, and I'll let you know, hey, I don't know about this one, or this was incorrect, but that is something you guys are going to be creative with, and you can come up with many different words. If you have any trouble, you know there's always the dictionary. Look up a word. You can make up a word, all right? Use whatever you need to do to help yourself out. And then at the bottom, it says write a proper noun for each common noun. So a proper noun, if I say a girl, well, a proper noun is a specific girl. So a proper noun will be the name of a girl, all right? The name of a place, the name of a boy, the name of a friend. That is what a proper noun is. You're actually giving it a name, not just a thing, okay? You guys, you've been great. I told you this was a quick lesson. My sunlight is going away. My lights are going down. It must mean it's evening. It must mean we are done, and I will see you tomorrow on Zoom. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great night. And remember, Mr. Hunter loves you, and so does Jesus.